Hi everyone, it's Robin and welcome back to my channel. If my outfit looks familiar, it's because I just finished filming a reveal about 20 seconds ago and I wanted to go ahead and launch right into an unboxing of an item that I bought while I was in New York in October. And a little bit of the backstory on this. So I had been waiting patiently, not even patiently, like I've been harassing my poor SA, I don't know, pretty much weekly since June. I've been waiting patiently for an item from the, I don't know how you say it. I would say Evasion, but that's because I don't speak French. Evasion, you know, whatever. The collection that Louis Vuitton has done for holiday, and it's got, you know, the car and the everything. I think everybody's seen it by now. I had a glaring hole in my Louis Vuitton collection of this particular item. It was the only item that I wanted a limited edition piece in that I didn't have. And so my poor SA was like, we've gotten in 2 pieces and you were like number 3 on the list and we still haven't received more and I don't know what to tell you and I'm really, really sorry. And you know, he was, I said to him, I said, should I look elsewhere if available? He goes, you should absolutely look elsewhere because this isn't like something where I can, you know, just keep waiting and when it comes in, it's limited. So if you find it, grab it. So I decided to look while I was in New York. Kind of came up empty. And then I met up with Nettie Ward and Stanley Dragon Jr. on the Saturday while I was in New York and had such an amazing time. And it was so special to meet them and just to hang out with them. And we had lunch and we giggled and we laughed and we ran from PETA together. We were attacked by PETA. And I mentioned that, you know, as we were going into another shop that had Louis Vuitton, sorry, I'm going to move because my leg is going totally numb, pins and needles. I'd mentioned that I was looking for this particular piece and I'm not going to, I don't know if she mentions her real name in public, so I'm just going to call her Stanley. Stanley had said, you know, let me see, I might be able to help you get that because she has essays all over the damn place. And her collection, if you don't know who she is, Stanley Dragon Jr., and you don't follow her on like Instagram, she has a Louis Vuitton collection that is it's the largest high-end collection of anything I've really ever seen. It is amazing, it is immense, and it's a sight to behold. And so she is definitely like a VIP, if you know what I mean. And I hope it's okay that I'm telling this story. This isn't permission for you to go and track her down and be like, hey, can you help me find something? So she said, let me make some calls. We went to one of the boutiques. They called around. They found one near her home. And I'm going to go ahead and unbox it now, and then I'll tell you the beautiful story afterwards. So came in this lovely drawer box. And it has, has the tag from one of my Burberry scarves. Here's the receipt. It's actually a gift receipt because she ended up picking it up for me and I reimbursed her later. In the little dust bag, and it's one of the sleeve ones, not one of the envelope ones. And it is this item. So I have the Neverfull in the Damier Azur, as in the MM, as well as the Damier Ebene in the GM. And I have the mini pochettes in both the monogram and the Ebene, both in like the limited edition print. So I have the monogram in the Trunks and Locks. I have the Ebene in, I don't remember what that one was called, but it was before Trunks and Locks, but it's got the round red, like the trunk sticker or the steamer trunk sticker or whatever. I'll pull it out in like an SLG or an updated SLG collection. But anyway, I wanted this one, and now for next spring and summer, I have this to go with it, and I am delighted. And it's adorable. It's got the beautiful, oh, the tags are still in there. It's got the really nice lining. Oh my gosh, the beautiful pink little tab. This one was made in France. I could be wrong, but I think most of these types of SLGs are made in France. But like I said, I could be wrong. The darling little chain that you can, if you don't know this, or if you just don't know much about this particular thing in general, these are so great because not only can you carry it as like a little handbag, not only can you clip this into a bag to make it more secure, you can also have it like as a little wristlet. And so for just a quick afternoon out, Doesn't really fit an iPhone 6 very well, but an iPhone 5 absolutely, and other smaller phones. It carries a key clay and all of your cards and all of your money. You can throw a lipstick in there. A small powder compact, so something small like a NARS, meaning like thin. So the NARS compact is big, but it's thin. So anyway, these are just fantastic. And I really, really wanted this particular piece. And so let me share with you guys, they tracked it down. It was about a half hour, 45-minute drive from Stanley's home. And we had toyed with trying to get it delivered to my hotel. And Stanley said, let me just pick it up. And I was like, no, that's so much trouble. She said, it's fine. I'll go make sure it's fine and then we'll have it sent to you. I said, okay, at my hotel. And I said, okay, I feel a little bit better about that. So in the end, she ended up picking it up. And on her way up to more like upstate New York, she's like, I'll just drive it to you in the city. Who does that? I mean, like, who does that? So she was driving it to me and I said, I'm not going to probably be back at the hotel. Just put my name, and she says, okay, I'll put your name on it and leave it at the desk. I told the desk this was happening. They messed up. They wouldn't accept the package because it had my maiden name in the full name. And so instead of just saying, you know what, we'll figure out a way to get it to you when you're in London. No, Stanley goes and she's in her car and she parks in a parking garage to wait for me to return to my hotel. I'll just let that sink in for a second. And then she comes and drives it to me outside of my hotel, and we sit and we chat for a few minutes, and then she makes her way up and she finishes her night. Now, granted, this was probably 8:30 maybe at night on a Sunday or a Monday. And I mean, if that is not one of the nicest things you've ever heard, I've met her once. I mean, obviously we're friends on, social media and things like that, but she is truly one of the kindest. And when I say generous, not just generous like with resources or whatever, but generous with her time and generous with her consideration and like her friendship. And that just really meant a lot. So not only am I going to now have this forever in my collection, it will always make me smile because of the way it came to me, I guess is probably the best way I can put this. And I'm almost like tearing up because it just means a lot that she was willing to go so out of her way, like for me, because who am I? Just me. So Stanley, if you're watching this, there are certain situations where I feel like there needs to be a stronger word than thank you, because I say thank you to the barista that hands me a cup of coffee, and I say thank you to the person that holds the door for me. And this is more to me than thank you. This is, I wish there was something I could say that was more heartfelt than thank you, but that's all I have. So thank you for making it happen and for so cheerfully and happily and willingly making it happen. So thank you. And that is that. And actually, that's an unboxing. I asked Stanley. She said I actually inspected every stitch and everything, so I didn't feel the need to pop it open. I wanted to make it an actual unboxing for you guys. So that, my friends, is a real unboxing. And I will speak to you all soon. Okay, take care. Bye.